Is this thing recording? Hey, welcome aboard. Welcome back if it's you're returning. Hey, I'm Callie Jack. This is the Simutrans on How Not to Game with Callie Jack. Specifically, the DT1969 Max Chaos. Because for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And as I did a fix it map to try to streamline everything and get it down onto main lines, I've decided that there has to be that opposite reaction where we go for maximum chaos. How big of a spaghetti bowl can we make? We're doing a pretty darn good job, by the way. Right now, we're still trying to tie in the two Timberlards into the crosscut millworks. I did name it last episode. I just didn't do the tag. Did the tag while it was saving the file because it took a minute to save the file today. I've been having some problems. Yeah, you're crowded. I get that. So am I. I'm crowded because I'm running out of coffee for the night. I'm going to have to switch to herbal tea. All right, where are the two timber yards? Let's take a look at the map. We've got one there and one out the other side of New Cross. So you're going to be New Cross. All right, let's do that. Get these two hooked up and we are set for this setup. Leaving a little bit extra space around my run over of the ooh, we're having to do something here, guys. Sorry about this. This is a temporary fix line to allow us to do something. And once you see what I'm doing, you'll get a kick out of it, I hope. Don't worry, we'll put it back in that straight line here in a minute. Blast that tunnel through. Yeah. There we go. And then this guy. We want a modern bridge over that. Pretty certain, yeah. That works to get him back down, and then we're going to just lumber line this because this is going to this spot right over here. There we go. Looking really weird on how we're setting this up. By the way, I'm Kelly Jack. If you didn't know, I am the gaming persona for the Typhid Rex channel. By persona, yes, I do mean that's my alias for that. All right, let's see what we do. Yes, I do use a gaming handle like so many gamers do. And by handle, I do mean in the terms that the old CB guys used to use a handle. I mean, we got to be up there. That's why we have all these weird names. It's thanks to C.W. McCall and the Rubber Duck and Pigpen and all them. Don't forget Smokey and the Bandit and all that. All right. We are looking pretty darn good at the moment. We are going to be taking out a section of rail because we're adding a piece of service here for the millworks so that people can get to work at the millworks. And you know what? We didn't need that. I just realized that. Nice little short line here. And we're just going to put a quick set of arrows on that. Single car arrow should be enough to pull this off. And a 50% run because there's no longer the good days. So this is the there we go. We could have really been nasty and put in a canal. Oh, that would have been classic. All right, so now we need to take and start getting to where we need to go with this guy. And his is this guy. Three, four, five, and a turn, but that's slopage is wrong. Oops. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun, tight little maneuver. This being a service line makes it nice, though. That's actually a trash line. Oh, crap. So we're going to have to go under him, too. Oops, under, I said. Up and a hard right. Throw a tunnel under there. Throw a bridge there. Leaving space so that we can run something and thread something through there. Blow through that tunnel, which hasn't been sloped, so it won't dig. All right, bore the tunnel. There's the tunnel. There we go. Very nice. We could actually not have as tight a turn by doing this, which will also give us a little bit more space down the road, even though we're not really worried about space normally. We are, because we're starting to get too tight. And we still got 35 years to go on this challenge. Oh my goodness. 36, really. And now we need a spot for it to connect into at some point. Well, that's going to be a bear. It's going to be a bear. That's our cross connect spot to get a dispatch onto it. Come on over here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. Oh man, this is getting to be complicated, ain't it? Well, let's see. crosscut birch logger. Start him out. He had a pass. That's all that matters. We're doing good. All right, let's see how long it's going to take us to really give things up. Okay, so we got 16 of these guys to take and fix up. Let's see where all the trash is coming from. Hey, come on, work. Work. Don't die completely on me. Don't really want to give up my good mouse. Well, most of them are all, oh, they are all four right there. So we've got, hi, 2 in Ashwell, 1 between Ashwell Springmouth, and 1 in Trashaway Ted's. Let's go see Trashaway Ted, because that's going to be the fun one. Yep. So we'll run Trashaway Ted first, and I'm going to run a shorter one because we do not need a super long one here. There we go. And we're just going to run a four unit for him. Hey, knock it off. Total of 4 trains coming in here. There's my dispatch line. Doing that should help. Let us get it out of this one. Going from there to there. 100% load. And this is going to be, we're going to need to come up with a name for the Ashwell incinerator. Let's see. Fallen Tread Trasher. And we're going to call this place There we go. Doing fair. We got 10 minutes left on a I think we're going to call it at this point. You know, we've got one of them down of the four. We're a quarter of the way there towards connect up, and we are going to do one last thing that's super simple. You want to tie this guy in? That's how easy it is to tie him in. This was perfect. So he's going to be generating power shortly. Now we just need to start getting those other three spots, which are over here. I've got to get from here. But you know he's going to be the one that's going to go across all of them. No, we're going to make him the middle one. You know what? Let's just do him right now. And all of these are going to be just tiny little trains. Ooh. We can actually do this if I pull this off right. Let's see if this works. Yes. So far it's working. Hey. Come on. Work. There we go. The problem is I'm so jammed up. There we go. And his is going to come in like... Oh, I just had a bad idea. I know it was a bad idea. If you're not making it look chaotic as all get out, it's not as much fun. There we go. Now, how do I want to connect him in? Right there. No. No, no, no. Right there. Right there. There's our connector. you doing, Dave? Just trust me. Callie's got an idea. It's an e-nuke kind of idea. If it works. And it's working. Don't know how my conductors are going to like it, or engineers are going to like it. My conductors are really going to hate it. They don't even have to ask whether my conductors are going to hate it. I just know they're going to hate it. There we go. And we'll do a crossing right about here for that. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we can do. Now, if this worked out right, which it should have, I should be able to dispatch this guy. Where's that power plant? Hi. Okay, let's see how many of these I can dispatch from over here. Okay, 31 minutes. This is long. Just a little bit longer, guys. goes into that one. We're not going to name these lines tonight. We'll name them next episodes, which will be on Saturday or Sunday next week. I don't know which yet. But we're starting to get all these trash carriers set up and running into the thing. Almost got 200 lines, which is about where in the past the game has crashed on me. So we will see how all this is going to work out. Everything did dispatch out, so it's got ways to get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my nightmare. He's not going all the way in. I hope he's loading. Skippy Scrappers has always been a problem for me. So 35 minutes. It's been a long, long episode. I'll try to make up with it. We're going back to the 20-minute ones next week. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better night than I'm having.